Hello and welcome, DCL fans. Let me get some music rolling. Alright, so we missed turn 1, but this is going to be Gen 7, Hacker versus Lejon. Lejon is 3-0 right now, I think. So that's very nice for him. And Hacker, I don't know how he's doing exactly. I haven't kept track. I just know Lejon is like very good record right now. So turn 1, Dragalgy leads into Steelix, procs weakness policy, and dies. So yeah, definitely just expected rocks to come out there, but yeah, the weakness policy is there. The Steelix also needs to be rocks, so probably rocks, EQ, Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball makes sense for Gallade Torn. Yeah, I think it is just going to be Gyro. Alright, Feeny comes in. We're going to see a Zapdos here, a Sceptile comes in, okay. 22, it's probably a bulky Sceptile then. Is this Mega? It looks Mega. I don't know though, I haven't looked at the matchup. But anyways, we're gonna see probably just Leaf Storm here maybe? Giga Drain, something of the sort. Maybe you can SD if you're trying to catch the Torn with a Rock Slide or something like that. SD Leaf Blade, Rock Slide, EQ maybe? Could be a set. But either way, Torn is coming in here for sure. It's sub, okay. Is it not Mega? I don't even know. Maybe it's not Mega. I don't know if there were any Mega Sceptiles drafted. But anyways, we're going to see what this Sceptile is going to be doing versus Torn. Because it definitely is going to have a tech for it. It's just, I don't know what that tech's going to be. So sub, probably not Leech Seed because it would be leftovers most likely if it were sub seed. So maybe sub SD. Subs again, expecting to be slower than the Torn, but the Torn is indeed slower, so it's a bulky Torn. Just not respecting the Sceptile speed tier because you countered anyways. Makes sense. Gallade comes in on the Sceptile, and now what? Is this like sub Endeavor on the Sceptile? That doesn't even make sense into regen. So I don't really know what this could possibly be. Anyways, we could see a Zapdos or an Aegislash come in here to answer the Weavile, or we could see Sceptile sacking itself for chip. You know, all of these are decent options. It is Mega Sceptile, and subs again on the Stone Edge dodge. Okay, a little bit ambitious of a Stone Edge, and it is sub Endeavor. I don't really get the play versus Torn, but I mean, I guess it's working out here. So you're just gonna get a Leaf Storm off here, no? Giga Drain. Giga Drain Endeavor is very interesting. Anyways, this is putting up a lot of pressure. Dragon Pulse is gonna kill us, yeah. And now what? This is like an absolute demon situation for Hacker. To be fair, it's kind of his own fault that he's in this situation, right? He went for an inaccurate move, predicting a Zapdos, which he really didn't need to make that play. He had a full HP Tyranitar to take advantage of Zapdos. Yeah, Vacuum Wave Gallade is hella funny. For Weavile mostly, but it works out here. So that's interesting. Looks like it's going to be a very fast game anyways. So we know that Weavile is not going to be a great answer to this. I guess it's in shard range now, but yeah, you're not going to be able to like outspeed it necessarily. I don't know if Vacuum Wave one-shots Weavile, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but it's going to do like a hefty chunk, like 70-80%. Anyways, everything else is slower though, so this Glade is going to get off one final hit most likely, unless it's Shadow Sneak Aegislash. But if it is Shadow Sneak Aegislash, he probably isn't thinking about it too hard and he just goes to it. So he does go Weavile, so the Aegislash probably going to be special then, right? Or like Autotomize Weakness Policy, like Shadow Ball CC. Not CC, it's a Gen 6. Or 7, sorry, I'm misspeaking. So Gen 7, it doesn't get CC, it gets Sacred Sword. Anyways, Feeny comes in on the Ice Shard, and Steelix is going to be the sack to Feeny. And this Feeny probably going to be Super Berry, judging from no leftovers. Aegislash does come in. Are we going to see a Nature's Madness here? That's what makes sense to me. You don't really have a AG switch in per se, unless you are maybe Chople T-Tar, something of the sort. So we do just see a Nature's Madness, and the Aegislash is Z move. So looking for a Corkscrew Crash here. That would have annihilated the T-Tar, so good thing staying in. So is this special with Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball, Sacred Sword, Autotomize? That's what makes sense to me anyways. Scouts for the Shadow Sneak. Okay, if you had Sneak, why didn't you just do that earlier? I feel like it would be better. But regardless, we're here. T-Tar comes in on the Sneak, and Aegislash is going to be forced out here. It could be Pursuit on T-Tar. I think that's just something you have to risk at this point if you're Lejon. Staying in doesn't make sense at all. So you probably just go Blastoise here. I don't know what else you would go. Maybe you just sack Aegislash because it's low HP and dies to 3 Mons now. I guess 2 Mons. Only the T-Tar and Excadrill. It's still useful. Gets up rocks. I really don't understand the rocks there. I feel like the offensive pressure you had there was the main thing going for you. But I guess now rocks up, Zapdos is going to be a little bit lower for the Excadrill. If you're able to SC up, you can rock slide that and it might KO. But still you have to deal with that Blastoise, right? So I don't know about that. We'll see how it ends up working out though. If this is Smooth Rock T-Tar, I can see a little bit more sense as to why you're doing that. But like at the same time, you could just crunch, no? Alright, Earthquake comes out, does not SD. Lejon tries to call the SD staying in, otherwise he would have gone Zapdos, right? But now Blastoise does come in, and Blastoise is a huge threat. Probably just going to Scald here, if I had to guess. The Feeny can come in. Oh, it can't come in, it's at 9%. When did that happen? Right, it took the Z Iron Head. Did end up being physical Aegislash. Alright. So, Scald is just going to pick up a KO here, looks like. Or what? Maybe this is, I don't know. I don't know what Excadrill set would win here. Maybe Weakness Policy and not get burned. If you're Weakness Policy though, and you take the Scald, you're probably going to be in Ice Shard range, no? And maybe this Blastoise is packing Aqua Jet. You know, this team does have lots of priority. And versus Sand and like Mega Gallade, you know, these big threats, you probably want to fit as much priority as you can, right? So anyways, what are we going to see clicked here? Do you just have to Earthquake? Regardless of what set you are? Maybe you're Lumberry? I don't know. It's really hard to say. Maybe Assault Vest Excadrill could make sense. Alright, Feeny is going to be the sack. Waterfall, interesting. Rocky Helmet Feeny, okay. And that chip might be important. Because now the Excadrill is coming back in, and Blastoise is closer in range of Earthquake. I don't know if it's quite in range though, because judging the Waterfall only did 8, I'm not confident in saying this is offensive Blastoise, you know what I mean? So it's probably still going to be Fizz Def, which means maybe Sand Force Choice Band? Oh, it's Z move, right, it's Gen 7, I forgot about that. But anyways, staying in means no SD. No SD means Zapdos should be able to take the hit. It is Smooth Rock T-Tar, so misses the Heat Wave. That's very unfortunate. I don't know how much it would have done, but Charty Berry comes in and he hits the next one. So I don't think he has enough Sand turns though. Yeah, Weavile's just gonna wrap this one up with knock into Ice Shard, right? Or if it's banded, just Ice Shard twice. Yeah. Because the Gallade is in range because he Ice Sharded so confidently last time, I'd expect this Weavile to, yeah, just win the game. Alright, that's going to be the game. Lejon remains undefeated, if I remember correctly. And that's going to be all for the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.